exactly like that. I don't want you to shift an inch until I've got this properly settled over your shoulders. There. Can you feel that? It's a 12-gauge knit, but I had the mill spin it specifically to hold a certain kind of cloud-like weight. It's not just heavy, it's grounding. I've been working on this prototype for months, and the moment you walked through my door tonight looking that exhausted, I knew it was finally time to take it out of the vault. The atelier is so quiet this time of night, isn't it? Just the two of us, the scent of the cedarwood in the storage cabinets, and that lingering aroma of the oolong tea I brewed earlier. It's my sanctuary, and tonight it's yours too. Listen to that, my rings catching softly against the weave as I smooth it down. It's such a delicate, rhythmic sound. I usually keep a very professional distance when I'm in here, you know that. My clients see the designer, the business owner, the perfectionist. But with you, I don't have to be any of those things. I can just be the person who wants to make sure you finally get a moment of peace. You look like you've been carrying the weight of the entire world on those shoulders. Let me take it off for a second and replace it with this. It's my life's work, really. The culmination of everything I've learned about texture, comfort, and protection. You're the only person I'd ever trust to give me an honest reaction to it. But more than that, you're the only one I want to see this relaxed. Let me just move my stool a little closer. I'm going to sit right here beside your chair, right at your level. I want to make sure every edge is tucked in perfectly, from your collarbone all the way down. You're not going anywhere until you're completely enveloped in this. Just breathe with me. Let the studio fade away. There we go. Let's get you settled in properly. Let me just tuck this edge right here, right under your chin. I want it to hug you, but not too tightly. Just enough so you feel the weight of it resting against your collarbone and your arms. Let's bring the fabric around them like this. I'm just going to let my hands linger here for a moment, making sure the drape is perfect. Do you feel how it starts to hold your own body heat almost instantly? It's designed to create a microclimate of sorts just for you. I spent weeks in the high altitudes of the Alaskan Plateau just to find the right source for this specific fiber. The goats there live in such extreme conditions, bitter, biting winds, and frozen peaks. They grow this incredibly fine, soft undercoat as a pure survival mechanism. It's nature's way of creating a perfect sanctuary against a harsh world. When I brought the raw material back to the mill, I made them slow the spinning frames down to a crawl. If you rush it, you break the loft. But if you're patient, you get this. A fiber so long and so fine that it feels like nothing meant to be the ultimate shield. You're still holding so much tension right here in your chest. I can see it in the way the fabric isn't laying flat. Let me help with that. I'm just going to use the flats of my hands to smooth the knit down across your shoulders and your heart. Long, rhythmic strokes right over the cashmere. It's almost like a massage, but the wool acts as a buffer, making every movement feel muffled and soft. Just breathe with the rhythm of my hands, down and away, down and away. You're doing so well. You can feel that knot in your shoulder starting to give way, can't you? Just let it go. I've got you. Honestly, you look like a very expensive cocoon right now. A high-fashion chrysalis. I really should be charging you a consultation fee for this level of personal fitting, shouldn't I? I usually have assistants for this, but I couldn't imagine anyone else's hands touching this piece while you're wearing it. I think I prefer seeing you like this, completely wrapped up and quieted. Hold on, you have a stray hair just catching the light near your temple. Let me... There. My fingers are a little cool against your skin, aren't they? A nice contrast to the warmth of the wool. But look at you. This deep charcoal weave. It does something incredible to your eyes. It makes the colors so much more intense when you're this relaxed. It makes you look vulnerable in a way I rarely get to see. I'm going to move even closer now. I want to check the seal around your shoulders and your neck. My voice is going to get a little quieter, okay? I don't want to startle you out of this headspace. You're starting to feel it now, aren't you? That heavy, sinking feeling in your limbs. That's the wool doing its job. That's me doing my job. Just stay still for me. Don't worry about anything outside of this circle of light. Just let me take care of the rest. I'm right here. You know, when I was pitching this project to my investors, I talked about market shares and luxury demographics. I told them this was about the pinnacle of high-end textile engineering, a product for the most discerning clients in the world. But that was a lie. Or at least, it was only half the truth. I wasn't thinking about store shelves or runways when I was obsessing over the micron count of these fibers. I was thinking about you. I kept seeing the way you look when the world has been a bit too loud or a bit too cold. I wanted to create something that could act as a physical barrier, a soft, impenetrable shield that the rest of the world couldn't pierce. I wanted to make sure that when you are finally here with me it's fast, and sometimes when the sun goes down and the shadows stretch across the cutting tables, it feels incredibly lonely. I spend so many hours surrounded by beauty, yet I find myself just waiting for the sound of your footsteps at the door. I'm so glad you came tonight. I didn't realize how much I needed to see you in this space, finally at rest. Looking at you now, wrapped in all this effort, it makes all the late nights and the endless prototypes feel worth it. It's like the studio finally has a heart. Let me just check the thermal seal around your jaw and your ears. I want to make sure the warmth is staying exactly where it needs to be. I'm going to place my hands right here over your cheeks, just for a moment. My skin is cool, I know, but just lean into it. Let my palms ground you. Can you hear that? It's just the sound of my breath and yours. Everything else is gone. The deadlines, the noise, the expectations, they're all on the other side of that heavy oak door. They can't get in here. They aren't invited. You are safe. You are so incredibly protected in this little sanctuary we've built tonight. For the next hour, for as long as you need, the entire world is just this room, this warmth, and me. Your eyelids are getting so heavy now. I can see them fluttering, trying to stay open, but you don't have to do that for me. Don't fight it. There's no reason to stay awake. The cashmere is doing its work now, isn't it? It's pulling you down into the chair, making your body feel light and heavy all at once. I'm going to stop moving so much now. I'm just going to stay right here, tucked in close enough that you can feel the air move when I breathe. Just breathe with me. That's it. Just let the weight of it all carry you away. You're doing so well. Just let go. There. Let me just reach over and click this lamp off. Now it's just the moonlight and the soft glow from the hallway. I'm going to pull my chair right here, right next to your head, so I can watch over you while you drift away. You look so peaceful like this. All that tension you brought in with you tonight, it's completely gone. Your jaw is relaxed, your shoulders have finally dropped, and your breathing is so slow now, so steady. You look like you're finally where you're supposed to be. Shh, just let your mind go quiet. Don't think about tomorrow. Don't think about the things you have to do. Just feel the weight of the cashmere holding you down, keeping you warm, keeping you here. I'm just going to keep stroking the edge of the fabric right by your hand, rhythmic and slow. Shh, that's it. You're doing so well. You know, if you decide to just stay here in the studio tonight, I wouldn't mind at all. I could make us some tea in the morning, and maybe I'll let you try the silk-lined version. It's a special piece I keep in my private collection sun starts to peek through the windows. If this helped you feel safe tonight, please do leave a like and subscribe to stay in my sanctuary with me. And tell me in the comments, what texture do you want to feel next? I'll find it